Hey everybody, welcome to the Gamers Grimoire and welcome to a Kaldheim draft. I'm here with my buddy James and we're going to be doing this format. This is actually my first game in the format, but I've actually watched quite a bit, by the way. I'm kind of glad that a lot of my own, things felt correct, but we were right. White is a pretty strong color to be in this format. So James, you've already done a draft, right?
I did.
Or drafted.
I did part of one so far. I had a
Okay.
Esper Foretell deck that was basically just kind of grindy value, which seemed pretty good for the format so far.
Yeah, so let's get into one of these. These are it's a new set, so people want to play it, so it shouldn't be that long waiting for a draft table.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what I want to open. I don't play enough Arena to really give a fuck about historic, so I don't really care about building historic decks with any of the cards from Kaldheim.
Yeah, I just want any sweet rare or uncommon Foretell card from what I've seen so far. Cards are just fantastic. Again, from our previous videos, I'm actually very excited at the fact that most of our predictions are pretty good, except for a very specific 2-mana. Oh, wait.
That's pretty good. Mixer Angel.
That card is insane. So if you guys aren't familiar with the set review that we did,
we haven't gotten to really post any of the episodes up because I was behind and doing work, so we still have those in the gun. So we'll probably see this before the set review actually comes out.
Nice.
We actually set reviewed before the set was even finished being revealed, so we're actually missing quite a few cards from the set review.
some of which are actually very relevant.
This card's pretty good.
That card's a slam dunk. That card is very, very good. All three of the modes on that are exceptionally powerful.
Cards that are first pickable in this pack, outside of this one, this card's very first pickable.
I haven't liked that card too much. Boast, I think
Boast 2 is a lot to construct your mana.
I think I was pretty correct on the power level of Boast, that it was both kind of slow.
It constricts your mana like crazy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I guess we'll just end up... I've seen everyone end up in black-white, and I didn't want to be there, but, like, this card's very powerful.
White's just really strong. Any of the pairing colors, it's really, really good.
Alright, so we've got a couple good cards here.
For sure.
So, believe it or not, this one, but I'm already, looking at the flyer. I actually like Replicating Ring. A lot of people think this card sucks, but it allows you to splash. It's also it also is a snow enabler. Just remember that. It's a snow artifact, so it makes snow mana.
It is a snow artifact, and it does... This format is actually surprisingly slow. So cards like that are actually really good. Honestly, with you, anything that's an angel at this point, especially with our first pick...
Exactly, with our first pick is insane.
Because
see a lot of
that second saga, if I get that in play with the Retribution open, I have multiple angels that can tap to kill things now. So that synergy with that is very, very, very strong.
I'm going to take the Replicating Ring to start.
Really?
Just because this is a common... I think we're going to be able to see more of these, plus it's only pack 1.
I want to cut white, though. Remember, we're black-white. This is only the second pick so far. But if you think Replicating Ring is still good, that's,
I'm gonna hedge on it. I think I'd rather go with the Replicating Ring and see if I can get more of these angels, because there's a lot of common and uncommon angels.
Sure.
What we got here? Invoke the Divine, very unexciting. The black-red land. We have an Elder Fang, which is an okay card. We have a Snowland, which is also okay. We also have the Gold Vein Pick, which is not terrible either for equipment.
So
with Runes, this card's actually quite good.
Especially in Limited, there are certain mechanics that you have to pick very often. Like any pack that I don't have a particularly strong card for my deck, but has a Snowland in it, that's on color, I typically want to pick because it has so much synergy with things in the format, and it's very important to pick up 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah, with me taking a Snow Enabler to start, I'm not too worried about taking the Snow pick early.
I think it's still the land. You and I disagreed. You and I disagreed over the power level of Goldfine pick. So if you think it's more powerful than this, I haven't tested yet. So I'm willing to try and see it.
I think it's one of the best equipment to throw those runes on. Especially if the black rune, I don't think I'll pass it. I don't think I can. The Death Touch rune, I think, is just one of the best ones for sure.
All the runes are very good. Obviously, the red one's the worst, but in general, they're quite good.
Okay, that's an angel, and she's also an insane payoff, and now we can take some Foretell cards afterwards.
Yeah.
There's nothing even remotely on the power level of this card in the pack, and this is fills out the edge of our curve, so we don't have to focus on any of that anymore.
True.
Outside of that, I like Draugr Recruiter.
This is a very good sign for us as well. The fact that we saw at least semi-powerful. I don't like Fear that much, but seeing a decent black-white uncommon this late in the pack is actually very good. That card super impressed me from that last draft, by the way.
You know how okay, so you know how we have actually two. I think it's picking one of the lands, right? So we have the dual
land.
I
think it's Priest all day, brother. From that last draft, it really showed me how strong that card was. I also had ways to recur it though, so I was doing that multiple times, killing things with X3 toughness twice. That card was very good.
We don't have it. We don't have Snowlands yet, so I think it's better to take one of the duels first before I want to opt into taking this guy early. He's a common. I'd rather fight over the fixing as well as it being a snow permanent than grab the innate like the thing that's going to do something for us without having anything to do anything with it.
Do you, man? But I'm telling you, man, that card's really good.
I think we'll be able to pick it up. I'm going to pick up the land.
Okay.
So we have a rune here. This card kind of sucks. I'm not too impressed with it. There's the Ox, but that's kind of a meme. This gets back a replicating ring, golden pick.
We have an
rune, but I think
we have an on color ring, or rune. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So that card seems really good. Yeah, I actually like the land here. But we are pretty dedicated to black at this point. I think so far.
Yeah.
That 4-mana 3/3 with Boast is actually pretty good too.
Agreed. Now I think my picks are so mediocre. I will definitely take the Snow Plains. Village Rites is cool, but we have nothing to really sack yet. We haven't gotten any of the recursive, the elves.
Yeah. We don't seem to really need like a whole lot of this deck. We don't really have any life gain centers. Revitalize is fine. Doomscar Oracle has impressed me in the Foretell decks, but we're not really in that kind of thing yet. So I think
we have Furja, and you want to be able to use Furja for value, but I think I'm going to take the Plains now.
I think we take Oracle for that reason then so far, because so far we actually don't have any reasons for Snowlands.
Or Snow.
And Oracle, or casting it off its Foretell thing is a single white.
Here we go. Now we can pick up one of these and not feel bad about our pick. Because now it's at least guaranteed a 1.
Oh, don't you worry, brother. I know how powerful that card is. I'm never going to feel bad picking one of those fucking things. They're so good.
So,
remember that?
I'm definitely going to...
Sorry.
What's up?
Remember that angel I told you about, the I think it was Angel of the Cosmos? The one that returns that 2-drop?
Yeah, the 6-mana one. That one I saw it in LSV's draft and it looked very good too.
Especially with Priest of the Haunted Edge. Those two cards work very well together. Absolutely. Like foretelling, putting it into play, getting a 3/3 flyer and back a creature who can kill something else. It won me a lot of games.
Believe it or not, I'm looking for the Raptor. I'm not going to take Way Down. I think this card's very mediocre.
You think so?
Neg 3 is everything ends up ending up at fucking 4, I swear. I think it's just I think after also taking Priest, we just want more Snowlands.
Priest killed a lot of things for me in Exit 3. So I think Way Down being at -3/-3 is still very, very relevant in my opinion.
Alright. I'm gonna take Scorn Effigy, and the rest of these are kind of the dregs. I'm not excited to play this, but we cut black, right?
I mean we could take the land. Maybe we end up red black, sure.
It's double red to activate.
Yeah, like I said, I mean we end up red, sure.
Oh, you know what? We have a gold vein. We have a gold vein pick. We have a fucking replicating ring.
Sure.
All right, so this is the card I was actually looking for, by the way. I was looking for Battlefield Raptor. Reason why is because we have the gold vein pick. I need just an evasive guy early to generate value with the pick. Pick also is very good just to put the rune on.
Sure.
And everything else in the pack is so bad. And holy shit, disrespectful. All right.
It wheeled?
All right, well that's cool.
Oh, bliss.
All right, well now I feel good.
Ladies and gentlemen, that card's really good. Don't do
that. he's an 0/4 that block. That's the one thing, because he's an 0/4. You know what card? I'll probably take the Master Scald because we've got 3 good targets for it. Unless we want, yeah, I'll just take the Master Scald.
That card's been good so far. We have a very relevant.
Do you want to main deck this? Do we?
Yes. I main decked it and I was not sorry about it at all.
All right, so we've got probably the best card in the pack is Savala. Probably take a second Rune of Sustenance. There's nothing wrong with it. Oh wait, no, I lied.
Yeah, I think we want.
We're taking Feed the Serpent for sure.
The rune is good, but the rune's not as good as Feed the Serpent for sure. Especially being.
No, I agree. One of the things that's weird is I saw people not taking this but taking Drag Downs and then wishing they had Feed the Serpent every single time.
Yeah.
It's like unconditional removal is better. I will take another Feed. Ooh. Oh no, that's for elves and berserkers. But we have an angel. Believe it or not, I think the angel might be the pick. It's that or Iron Verdict. What do you think?
Personally, I actually want the angel.
Yeah, I agree.
So this is something we talked about in our set review. Getting double snow mana is not as easy as you think it is. However,
we have 3 enablers for it. Yeah,
we do, which is why I actually am interested in that card right now. So if you're able to get the enablers for it, the card goes from being meh to to actually pretty good. So I do actually feel comfortable picking here, and I guess it's some more good synergy for our Black White Angel deck. So I think it's pretty good. I definitely wanted over the removal spell.
Wow, double Saval, that's gross.
So Bound
and Gold, I'm happy with this. Now that we have a Scald, this makes Bound and Gold way better.
So something I didn't realize when I initially did my review for Bound and Gold is the fact that it's enchant permanent. And there is an Icy Manipulator in the set, and there were multiple times in that last draft that I was actually able to do specifically that.
Just stop it.
Oh, it was game winning. It was very, very, very good. Bound and Gold is quite solid.
Ooh. Not that excited. It's okay. Otherwise, if you're taking an off-colored Snowland, right? Clarion Spirit is just a bear is good, but it's a bear with upside, so I don't think
you play off unless you really, really, really need snow mana. I don't think you play offline lands.
The off-color lands.
Clarion Spirit was fantastic for me in the draft that I played it.
Yeah. Do you like it over just taking the Iron Verdict?
No, I don't.
Really?
Yeah, there's a decent number of vigilance creatures in the set. Clarion Spirit's very good, and it's very easy. So this is a great thing about Clarion Spirit is typically spells that make you have to cast multiple spells in order to do anything aren't that great. But because Foretell is in this format and it ends up cheaping a lot of spells, you end up casting multiple spells a turn very often. So that card gets you 2, 3, 1/1 flyers a game, and that's very, very good for 2-drop.
So with Master of Scald, do I wonder if we take the Valor of the Worthy or just take the Snowland? I think we take the Snowland.
I want the Snowland here, I think.
Yeah. It's a fixing land, which is good.
The thing is,
and it's also
Valor of the Worthy is just not a very good card unless you specifically have a lot of synergies with enchantments, which we don't. So I'm fine with that.
Valkyrie Sword's okay. Raven Wings is might be the pick, believe it or not.
I think Way Down is actually much better than you think it is. I know.
I'll play one of it, but I don't think I'll play multiple.
Yeah, just try.
Valkyrie Sword is it is exactly what I thought it would be. It's just too expensive to pay 7.
Yeah,
no, it's pay 7.
Now this format is in something our set review is when we did talk about this format is slower than I expected it to be. So cards like that do actually get a little bit better. But it is just a little bit too slow, I think, by doing what it is. It's still a fine card, but it's not very good.
Yeah, I like Elder Fang here. This card's quite okay. It's a good thing to trade off early or just let it die so you can use your way downs. It gets some 2-for-1 value.
Any Ravenous Rat type card is always going to be playable. There was a somewhat on-color Snowland there. I think that was a consideration, but at least
the blue-white one, yeah.
Yeah, but
if I had saw some more reason to splash, I'd be like, yeah, but
well, it's not even the splash. We just don't really have any Snow Matters stuff so far.
Oh, holy.
Oh, okay. Nice. Well, that's a great card.
Third one. Passing up on another Valkyrie Sword. We've seen so many of these.
So now that we actually have a third Preach the Haunted Edge, I do actually I would like to play, in case we get any more tapped, what's the word I'm looking for? Either at least one of the on-color tap lands for Snowlands. I do actually want to play them now because they're very, very good with that. That card super impressed me as well. Yeah, especially with that Death Touch rune. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Wait, which one? This guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ektar Bogart was exactly what I thought he was going to be, which is a card that you basically have to block. If not, he will take over the game eventually. So, great card for a 4-drop.
So far, it looks like the high end of our curve is good. We're at 20 cards because 3 of these are lands.
Mm-hmm. And we still got a whole pack left and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Grim Draugr, especially since we actually have enough Snowlands right now, I think I think that's a card that's actually going to be quite good in our deck. Because once I have to activate it, it's going to routinely be a 2-for-1, and because the format is more value grindy and a little bit slower, any 2-for-1s you can get are going to be very important.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why Angel of the Cosmos was so important. Like, being able to kill a guy with Priest, bring it back, kill another guy, just unbelievable. Oh, I had multiple opponents scooped at just that.
Nothing exciting here.
Nothing really on color.
Yeah, I guess taking a null for the sideboard.
It doesn't matter who we take.
Yeah, like, this really doesn't. There's nothing like good in the pack.
Yeah.
Oh, that's surprising.
Interesting. Well, Run Amok is very good. Rune of Speed is at least playable. Any rune that replaces itself is going to be fine.
Oh, we have a playable card here. What do we want? Random fucking 3/7?
Dread Rider is so poopy. Do we play Demonic Gifts for that, I believe? Not that we particularly want to play out of this card.
Yeah, oh, dude, this combat trick. I guess we'll take a Revitalize.
You know, if we get some more, like, either multiple spell a turn in the card uncommons, or any cards that comes out of life gain, Revitalize goes from being, like, fine to actually quite good.
Yeah, exactly. I guess another no. What we got? Makes makes angel. It makes angels.
Creature controller returns type. The same is true for creature spells you control and creatures you own that aren't on the battlefield. 3 and 10. Yeah. That's specifically good with Retribution.
It is.
Is there
There's another Feed the Serpent, but
yeah,
Feed the Serpent.
Feed the Serpent seems a little better here.
All right, so I guess we'll take our second feed, and that's probably most of the removal we want.
That card might wheel. I don't really know how people value it so far. We'll see.
It's pretty expensive to activate, but I mean, it does give you the Omni thing where everything is now an angel. So
I mean, it also gives you a mana suit. There aren't really that many in this format.
I think this card is actually underperformed more than I thought it was going to overperform. Every time I've seen it,
that card has unimpressed me very much. So
yeah. So just take a Snowland, right? An on-color Snowland. There's not a whole lot. There's a Kennel Master.
The 5-drop is actually better than I thought it was. Giving the 2 creatures that indestructible, because there's an okay amount of like vigilance stuff in the format. So I think that card's fine. I still kind of want a Snow Card Plains over it though.
Yeah,
just because
we have triple priest.
We have triple priest. Triple priest is very important.
Yeah, we have triple priest plus the hail. Yeah.
So any on-color land is going to be very important.
Do we need a second one of her?
We have a couple really good options. We have a Bound, we have a Starnheim Courser, and we have a Fira. So,
wow, these are actually all really good. The Pegasus is pretty okay. Bound and Gold's another insane removal spell. Makes this Master Scald not look so shitty. This is tough.
All right. So how often are we casting 2 spells in a single turn? We don't really have a whole lot of Foretell, and we don't have a whole lot of Ramp. So I don't actually think we're casting 2 spells in the same turn that often. So
we're more playing her as a merit. We're playing her more as the merit that she is a 2/4 angel.
Pretty
so
much,
is it probably? I'm over the Bound and Gold.
So it's a 5
I
minute.
guess we're taking Bound and Gold.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess we're taking Bound and Gold. I would just mouse over the Pegasus. I think Pegasus was probably also a great pick there.
Pegasus has impressed me because there's a lot of like decent enchantments and artifacts that cost like a little mana. And reducing my 1 is very good.
Yeah, think about it this way. You can go play this on 3, and then on turn 2 or on the following turn, you can play a Goldvein pick for 1, and then also equip it onto the Pegasus and attack for 3.
Very true. You remember all those equipment that come into play and make a creature as well? Reducing
the Draugr helmet's like definitely the best of them, by the way. The 4/4 Menace guy is just the best.
Reducing the cost set by 1 turning that into a 4-drop is very relevant. Because imagine going 3-drop, 4-drop into that. That's very strong.
Also, I will say this: the Death Touch rune goes the best on its on-color thing compared to any of the other ones.
In that Foretell
this card I don't think we even remotely look at. I think that card is quite meh. There's not anything good here.
Dude, we saw 2 of those Gates of Ishtal. I would love to be fucking blue-white right now.
Yeah, I guess we're taking just another Snowland though. To be honest,
what does that Saga do?
Nothing technically. It mills. Card's pretty mediocre. We're playing cards off the top of our opponent's deck.
That's
really it.
Pretty good. Well, they mill both players. Remember that.
Yeah, I suppose.
And it's any mana to cast it. That card's pretty strong.
But here, let me point this out. You may then exile a creature or planeswalker from each graveyard. You may do it just twice. I'm taking the land.
Sure.
Skull Rate's quite good.
Is it better than Bogart though? How many 4-drops do we have?
We have a decent amount of high end.
2 Feed the Serpents, 1 Hailstone Valkyrie, Retribution. So we have 5 4-drops already. So potentially we don't need another one. Our lower creatures aren't looking that great.
That or a Verdict.
Battleshield Warrior's been okay. I played against a couple times so far. It wasn't really impressive. It's fine. Yeah. It's a serviceable card, so we do need a 3-drop. That's fine.
What do you think, Skull Raid or this?
Skull Raid, I think.
Oh, it took the guy, didn't it? Oh no, it took an Axe Bogart.
Sure.
Okay, well that's not the end of the world. Way down, there's the Flight, which I don't mind splashing that, believe it or not.
Way down actually works pretty well with that card that mills you. That's a good option for them. Obviously, we don't have that card anymore, but if that was the thing, we could grab it.
Then there's also another Battlefield Raptor. Way down to the Battlefield Raptor. What do you want?
Do we have any do we have anything to make the Battlefield Raptor good? I don't think we do. I'm okay with I'm okay taking way down here.
All right, we have just the Goldvein pick just to get in for acceleration.
Because we miss out on all those 4-drop angels that do the same thing, that take cards out of graveyard to exile them. So I think we actually have enough to feed those way downs.
All right. Just like the off color. Yeah.
This is exactly what I was talking about before. With triple priest.
Now that we have so many of them.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's a really good pickup.
Here, this can probably be activated. Believe it or not.
With only a single blue, I don't actually mind that card. The problem is this is very deep into pack 3, so I'm not sure how good that's going to be. I think we take it just in the off chance we possibly can, but
might as well.
I don't know.
Shield Mate, Revitalize.
That is a snow-covered island.
So many of these Dread Riders. These have been so ugly to look at. I guess we just take Bear with Upside, right?
Yeah, and we don't have any life gain synergy, so Bear with Upside is probably fine. There's also a snow-covered island that's an option, but none of that really impresses me. I mean, I don't think we're playing any of these cards. We already have one Invoke the Divine. We could take a Raven Wings. I'm not sure if we actually want a main deck. And these are our best of ones as well, so I'm not actually sure if we end up using. But if our deck ends up looking like we could use it,
you could put it on like a Braggart. You know what I mean? That thing could start getting in there. Well, that's disrespectful.
That is disrespectful. That card is awesome. Obviously, there's no
quite blue. This card sucks.
I think we take it just because we are a little bit lacking in creatures.
Fill our curve. Oh, the Skull Raid came back. Okay.
Wow, that's
surprising.
That is surprising.
Sure. No, these are like the dregs if I've ever seen them.
An eventual 2-mana Mind Rot or Divination are very good options. So
let's see here. So what are we cutting?
We've had cards. Cutting Port because it doesn't do anything.
Cutting this more than likely. How many? Let's look at our creatures first. We have 16 creatures that drop us onto 15.
So, all right. So we only actually have one Snow Matters card, and it's Priest, and Priest only cares about snow lands. So I think we cut the ring, because we have nothing else in our deck that actually gives a shit about it.
Yeah, because our curve is relatively low. We end off at 5.
Yeah.
On me, it takes like 8 turns.
Scorn Effigy, that's the Scarecrow, right?
Yeah.
Since we also don't have any synergy with Foretell, I'm not sure how particularly we need that either.
It's good with Furja. That's like the one person that it's good with.
Yeah, that's true.
It also doesn't hurt if like you foretell it and then play two creatures in one turn.
The problem is doing that. It's still a 2-mana 2/3, which it really isn't. Well, obviously that's fine, but with no synergies for it, I'm not sure if we want to run it over something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do we want the second Axe Braggart?
Absolutely. This is a slow format, and that card is just pretty good value in general.
Right, well, I'll get rid of the Golden Maw guy, because I think that card's worse than even the Scorn Effigy.
I don't agree with that, but
I don't think
we might end up cutting both of them, so that's fine.
Yeah. Grim Jogger seems good enough.
Yeah, Grim Jogger seems great. Like I said, you want to activate that creature and make it a 2-for-1. It's pretty good.
Definitely not these, because these have a huge payoff.
Yeah, we absolutely need the priests.
We have a lot of removal. I wish we got a Zombify, believe it or not.
Oh, like the 5-mana.
Yeah, just return 2 guys basically.
They have been great. So our plan is to win through gumming up the board with priest / killing things, and then win with flyers, I suppose. Like that seems the most consistent way for us to win. Either that or us outvaluing them.
Yeah, we also have just a ton of removal. So
that's kind of what we want to maximize with our deck. Which means Goldmaw is not. Oh, Goldmaw is fine because it's still a 2/3. But we're not attacking on the ground that often. So
which one?
Goldmaw is the tapper that attacks. Can you scroll over for what cards we have?
We've got Shield Mate could probably get cut. If I was to think that drop on our creature.
Does Demonic Gifts have flash or no? Oh, it's instant. Okay,
it's instant. Yeah, it's instant. Yeah. I was thinking about that too because it's like a cute combo with the priests.
The unfortunate part is if our plan is to come to the board and win with flyers, we don't actually have that many flyers.
Yeah, we just have.
And I'm not saying this is a mistake because that was a pick that was very, very early in this draft. But this is something to pay attention to for later drafts. Like that. Now, granted, that 3/2 flyer was a common, but we only saw one of them. Yeah. And that card is very good because it doesn't have to be foretold to be cast for 2. And you're routinely going to have creatures in your graveyard. So I think the card is a lot better than it seems. Plus, it was also irrelevant for angels. You mean?
Well, we also make sure we have the right amount of land. So we have 6 white sources, 7, 14. Yeah, this is okay. This is 17.
Yeah, and then we have like a tap plains or whatever.
Yeah. This.
How many cards do we have left? 42. I think we cut a Battlefield Raptor. We don't have anything to make it worthwhile. I think the only card in the entire deck that is good with it is the Gold Vein pick.
I'd probably rather get rid of the 2-drop, believe it or not, over it. But maybe we just cut both of them. But
what intrigues me, or sorry, what incentivizes me is actually Gold Vein pick and Battlefield Raptor cutting both of them, because realistically they're only good together, and they don't really work particularly well with any of the cards in our deck. So if I'm going to cut any 2 cards, it's going to be the 2 worst ones that only synergize with each other. So.
Putting that one. Let me see here first.
Cut Effigy. He's not particularly great.
Seems better. Let's just set what, 11 creatures? 13 creatures, okay. 13 creatures, 10 spells.
14 creatures, because Retribution makes one as well.
Yeah. Okay. That seems fine. Let's see how this runs.
Yeah, seems fine. I would have liked some more payoff stuff for the Heading Angels, but a lot of those are uncommon. So I know that if you get a black white angel,
I was looking for what's it called too. I mean, we saw 2 of the same uncommon angel too with that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the angel that makes angels, or that cleric that makes angels cheapers would have been, just like we said. Yeah, in our set review, would have been bonkers.
All right, well, this hand does nothing, so unfortunately this has to be mulliganed.
Yeah, we just toss this.
We're on the play.
Yeah, we just toss this one. Perfect.
Okay, this is fine.
So whatever. The format's slow. So
probably just toss the planes, believe it or not, like regular planes.
Yeah, because we're gonna play Taplin on turn 1 anyway. So
yeah, I'm not gonna get my value. I probably should have played a. No, this is fine. Yeah, because then, maybe I probably should play this. Believe it or not, on turn 3.
Yeah, it was probably better to play the Battlefield Raptor and then play the tap land on 3. If we did,
yeah,
if we
didn't draw, we had no 4.
Yeah, that's okay.
These trade off, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, it's fine. If we wait a turn, we probably get a better card off the discard, so I don't particularly mind playing Disciple on turn 3.
Yeah, let's play the Battlefield Raptor and then Snowland.
So, and also, take notes of these people. So we have 3 priests in our deck as well, and already they're going to sack to do -3/-3. And that kills a lot of things in this
basically
format.
everything.
Yeah, anything relevant usually. By the way, did I tell you that Fortell deck that I had 3 of those 3/6 Vigilance guys, and they were always fantastic.
Yeah, the cats.
Oh yeah, they were really good.
All right. Well, the good news is here, if he wants to pump, he's got bad attacks.
I actually, so the first game of the format that I played with this so far, I actually had a guy go triple Fearless Pup into me. He did not win.
Yeah, I think this card's very mediocre because that's so much mana.
Yeah, he attack pumped, and the next turn I blocked, and he attack pumped. So he tempoed himself extremely hard.
He still has like awful attacks here.
I mean, he honestly just doesn't attack with a pup because he can't actually, unless he has a
Frostbite. Okay,
that's fine. Now he attacks, sure, but what does Liberator do? The 2/1?
It makes a 2/1.
As it boasts.
Or boasts 3.
Oh, don't block that. It's for strike. We can.
Oh, you're right.
We can tribute it 2/1. It's fine.
Well, we have a priest.
Perfect.
But I don't think. Do we want to play Braggart first or play the priest? I think it's just better to play the Braggart.
Playing Braggart makes it a little more susceptible to removal. I don't really, because our deck is a lot slower and grindier, like more value-wise.
From what we've seen from him, I don't think he has something that's going to be able to kill it, because he's in green-red. He already used Frostbite. The only thing that'll kill it is, Demon Bolt?
There's a decent amount of red commons and uncommons that would kill it.
Well, I guess we'll play Priest then.
I'm fine with Priest. Like I said, we're not the aggressor in this format, or in this matchup at all.
I guess we just chill, right? I don't think there's any reason to attack with that.
Yeah.
It still holds back the Fearless Liberator.
Another good thing about playing Priest here is if he actually does want to attack, we can block the Fearless Pup even if he pumps it.
Yeah.
He could have a Run Amok, which is the +3/+3 and trample. Do we block?
Do you want to let the pup hit? Yeah, because this means just okay. Yeah, I think we just would let him either choose pump in for 3 or make a 2/1.
I'm fine with that trade. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You want to make if you want to make a 2-1, you do literally nothing this turn. You F6'd.
Yeah, and if he...
Are you going to... He didn't even boast. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured.
And if he has run amok, like, he's going to use the 2-1, which he didn't.
Oh,
cool. What does that card do? That's the one that dies and, like, does something.
Yeah, it dies and does something else. I mean, however...
And then we exile
about that.
Feels bad.
And then none of that happened.
Yep.
And we do nothing else. F6 value. Yep. He can't pump this Fearless Pup twice. So, I mean, there's not much that's really, that can really go on.
He attacked with both, so I'm not sure what he was actually thinking. He might actually have
I don't know.
He might actually have a run amok in his hand.
He foretold something. I don't know what the fuck that could be, but we'll find out soon. It's a secret for later.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's great for a priest.
Well, black, right?
-4/-4, by the way, on an uncommon or a common. My apologies.
Yeah. Do you want me to just play this now?
I think we have a time to play it now. I don't really want to run out the second priest until we have more relevant things to actually tap for it.
What's cool also is now when we get to attack, we can, if he wants to use something to like. Oh, you can't even boot. I forgot you can't use boast defensively.
Priest is sorceries only, by the way. Something I actually had to be painful in a match.
All right, so he foretold the Demon Bolt. Sure,
okay.
By all means.
That's kind of what we figured. That card's a common, so you're going to see that quite a bit. It's a really good common, too.
Well, we can literally kill almost anything he can play. So now we want our Angel. We can kill a Craven Hulk. Okay. You want me to just play... Actually, play second Priest?
Okay, we never... I thought it tapped our only block source. So I was like, okay, auto-tapper.
No, we made second block source here.
Yeah, for sure. We can actually equip, because it gives +1/+1.
Oh, you're right. It still only costs 1 to equip. You're right.
Yep.
But I don't want one, whatever.
Which means we don't even have to activate.
Yeah.
I think we probably do anyway. And the reason why is because our opponent is a green-red deck. And so realistically, killing a 4/4 is fine, and they usually have a lot of pump spells and combat tricks. So
now we flat can't come in with this puff
for sure. Yeah.
All right. Nice. All right. He still doesn't have good attacks.
He does not.
Book the Divine. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he plays a Saga. I mean, there's not much we really have to do.
This pass. We have a lot of cards in our deck that are absolute bangers right now. So.
Another Liberator, okay. Foretold a card.
Sure.
Oh, you know what this also plays around? Believe it or not, it actually plays around another Demon Bolt. So that's something to be cognizant about.
That is a good point, yeah.
Okay.
I think
we just have to play this,
I think
right?
we just play it, yeah.
We're not moving equipment.
Foretelling it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I mean, I guess we could top deck the what's it called, but even still.
Yeah.
I'd like this guy to play a Saga or something. Ooh, that's big number.
That is big numbers. I'm gonna block anyway, and since it doesn't power pump toughness, it's pretty much fine.
So what do we want to? So we're gonna take some damage, but I'm not too worried about much. So we just trade with the 4/2, eat the 3/1, and then take 7/9.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
We take a lot of damage here, but we get some decent value, get a trade, and get a free trade off. We do need to draw something, but yeah, great, perfect.
So what? Do you want to go kill off that now?
I think we kill it off now because they do have fight spells in the Grim Red deck.
Yeah, and that can just kill it.
Yeah, that's fine. And what? Charge it too far? It's unfortunate we can't play her in equip, but...
Yeah, I know. I'm going to be sad if she dies to a Demon Bolt. Yeah, I think he's got it.
That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah. Oh, we played a land. Oh, that's fine.
That's pretty good, too.
We do need action. We do need action, though. That was not action.
Not action.
We're still not dead. He also still has bad... He has to attack with just the 6 power guy. Okay.
I guess we don't attack here.
Yeah, we just don't attack. We have to get bashed for 6. Another Feed the Serpent, and then we can start bashing him in the face. He's got double activation of Pup now.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. This is just awkward runnings. Alright, attacks for 6. No blocks.
No blocks, yeah.
We have to go to 3. Feed the Serpent or bust, basically? Nope, we're unfortunately dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of draws, just didn't draw into them.
Yeah, just some awkward draws there. That's okay.
Yeah. Feels bad. But that is part of the variance of Magic, which I think is okay, because better that games go unpredictably, even though these are also best of one, so they're the worst showing of Magic possible.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
it bends itself to a meta of very much so kill your opponent and not worry about how they can adjust to you, because you don't have to.
Yeah, because we can't even side out our weak cards like the Invoke, you know, whatever. The heal,
like,
you know, the
from my experience with it
naturalize.
so far, that card has been very good.
I'm actually gonna keep this hand. As weird as that sounds. Chronic goes first.
How many white sources do we have? 9? Great.
Yeah, we have a lot. We have 9.
I think it's.
We also have
opponent goes first. We're on the draw, and we have playable spells. I think we keep this. It's fine.
Yeah. Turn 2 this. If we draw any land, turn 3. Okay. It's less exciting, but
that's whatever.
Pretty.
Like I said, considering our hand, we still actually have a lot of time.
This also hurts, believe it or not. I kind of wish we had a second one, but
it's each opponent.
Okay. Yeah. And two-headed giant. This card's a house, but you know,
card is a house. It's like I said, any 2-mana 1/1 has been historically very playable.
Opponent. It's not that big a deal. Your cards aren't that important. Discard something. Proud of you. All right. I'm hoping this is for literally any.
And this is something I actually mentioned in that set review, is that when you play this card on turn 2, typically your opponent can actually fuck it up because they don't actually know what they want to discard yet. And they can have ramifications down the line, 4 or 5 turns later.
Well, unfortunately, we didn't draw a land.
Oh, we should have played the Priest.
Oh, you're
we don't have any snow permanents or snow lands in play yet, so the activation isn't, but we wanted to have 76, or not have 76 as soon as possible. Hopefully we draw a land, though. Oh god, neither do we. Do we play...
we're gonna hold off on.
Do we
I don't
play
think we
Priest?
play it this turn.
Yeah, we kind of need the land. We kind of need the mana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
It allows us to play like Bound in Gold on his equipment. Holy shit! They're decidingly doing nothing. Okay. Well, this is not a so what's called. I would like James to preference this. This is not a showing of Goldvein pick being good. I want to preference that to everybody. Do we just invoke the Divine His or wait for him to equip?
I don't think so. We're not really worried about Goldline picks, but she's gonna play anything yet because he's got the wrong color. Right,
so yeah, we'll play this Priest. It's currently neg1 at least.
I think we actually should have played Valkyrie there, because then we can re-equip and attack him with a flyer and get those treasure tokens again. And we do have a white source in play now as well, so I think that was better than the Priest here. But we do actually have a snow land in play as well, so it's not it's not the worst.
Yeah. This Invoke to the Divine's about to feel real bad because if he plays something, equips the pick. He's probably in the the biggest world of hurt. Albeit we can also just bound. Oh, opponent. I'm sorry.
Me too. This is. I think Magic is a wonderful and fantastic game, and every once in a while, unfortunately, there are games like this that are completely non-games. This has nothing to do with our entire opponent's fault. Like he's not playing poorly. He just doesn't get the option to make decisions, and in some games that just happens.
Yeah, okay, well, we don't have to do anything. Oh, I probably should have equipped it, but whatever.
Yeah.
I would like another snow source, just so I can... All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was unfortunate.
Exactly.
Variance, guys.
Not a great training for our deck, or theirs, for that matter. So.
Yep. Well.
We'll get them next time.
They played 4 forests and didn't get to do anything else.
We got to win, guys, yes.
Wow. Sure was these are the games of Magic I hate the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like the tight games,
especially in person.
One you weren't. Yeah.
Like doing it across the arena makes it a lot less awkward. But you do this in person, your opponent is just sad, and I have to sit there for 20 minutes.
Yep. Or they're raging the entire time.
Or they're raging, which is also fucking annoying. I think we still keep this.
Yeah. This one's also got a snowland this time.
Basically the same hand as last time.
So what's it? Do we foretell on turn 2? And go 2-drop, 2-drop, or like...
It depends on our opponent plays turn 2, but probably yes.
They're foretelling?
Yeah, I think we foretell as well. Nice, we drew a white source as well. Yeah, fuck
it's also a snow. It's also a snowland.
Both Priest and Elderfang Disciple get better when we play it on a later date. So I'm honestly fine with just waiting on those both those. Okay, so that's the card our opponent foretelled. Perfect.
What do you want to do here? Just
wait
with the Skull Raid?
No, let's wait on Skull Raid. Let's go ahead and let's get Priest out, because if we draw another snow land, we can actually kill the flyer.
We can kill the flyer, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And again, all of our discard spells get better the less cards they have in hand.
Yeah, so like next turn, what we're gonna do is probably just go
make them discard three
cards. Yeah, 3 cards. Yeah,
that seems pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know what their intent to do. There are green blue, so they can play counter spells. But come to think of it, this can get hit by what's it called though. That is something to think about. I hope you foretell twice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he thought the what's called was the deal 5 to a tapped guy. Ooh, that card's. That's the one. That's the fucking what's it called? It's active.
And he's got. Right. Well, you can only activate it for the first thing, right? Until he gets more snowlands.
Yes, you can only get it for up to a 2/3.
Okay. We didn't draw a third snow thing to kill it, which is unfortunate.
So we're just gonna bring him down to 1 card in hand.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. The thing is, we still have a flying. We still have a flying Death Toucher, so we can actually kill that card eventually anyway.
What Death Toucher? This thing has lifelink.
No, your 4-drop.
Oh, sure.
The angel that's right next to it. There you go.
That's trample, dude. What are you talking about?
Wrong one, sorry. There's a 4-drop angel that has flying Death Touch.
Oh, we're just gonna fucking eat them down to no cards, so that's fine. Oh, he's gotta decide, right?
Yeah.
Opponent, you're not gonna have many cards in your hand, don't worry.
He doesn't know that yet.
Oh, he's like, yeah, a land. I don't need that shit. Yeah, get rid of the rest of it, you fucking dummy. I'm sorry, I'm not being mean on purpose.
John's not toxic, I swear.
I would like to draw any land to play the 2/4, because then the 2/4 blocks literally everything.
Yeah, 2/4 is very good on this board.
The opponent's not happy they're being discarded down to 1 card in hand and going to 2 cards.
Is Spirit a flyer yet, or does it not turn into a flyer quite yet?
It turns into a flyer at 3 snowlands.
At 3 snowlands, okay.
Becomes an angel.
What did he discard? A mountain and what else?
A mountain and Behold the Multiverse.
Wow. So his last card's pretty good. Yeah, just no attacks. All right. Hopefully he doesn't draw a third snowland.
Yeah, then we're in a world of hurt. Then we're taking 7.
Yeah.
We're just blocking this, right?
We're absolutely blocking it.
Wait. Like that, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah. I block here.
Okay. Whatever. I think they have nothing. Okay. That card can fix their problem. Well, this is unfortunate. I think we have to play Valkyrie though, right?
Yes.
It's either that or play the Braggart.
Valkyrie's fine. It's not good quite yet, but if we do end up pulling up 2 snow mana, it does stop the 3 critical attack.
Okay, so there is something I want to do here. I think we have to kill Horizon Seeker.
If it attacks?
No, before it attacks.
You think so?
Because he gets the boast. And then that could pull out a Snow Basic.
Snow Basics, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I would activate that right now.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
I think it's better than hedging, because like we'll take another 3.
He's going to attack and activate it because it makes the spirit way better.
Exactly.
If our opponent's smart, which I believe he is.
Yeah. Alright, well, now I'm just going to block and just get rid of this idiot. I could double block, but there's no reason to do that.
I kind of dig double blocking.
Keep the 1/1 in play?
I mean, he doesn't have a third snowland. If he gets his third snowland, it becomes a big problem for us.
You're right. Yeah, this is fine. We keep our 1/1.
He doesn't kill both of the creatures. Not that the 1/1.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
yeah.
Important. I think I'm fine with this trade. We have double feed the serpent in our deck as well to answer that 3/3 flyer. So.
Oh God, why?
No, wait.
Oh well,
we got a bounty gold. And we got a 2/4 lifelinker. We can play once we hit a fucking land. So maybe we're still
literally just need to hit a land, dude. All right, we should be all right.
Oh, buddy.
Well, we're not blocking the flyers, so I guess we're going in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, this game is decidingly close. This guy's played banger after banger. Stop doing that.
That's really good in this deck.
Well, really glad we killed that stupid thing because we would have been dead.
No, that was a really good decision on your part, yeah.
All right,
land. Nice.
We got nice. All right, well, this gets blocked by this, but this stops this guy from coming in.
Yeah.
The Poggies, my doggies.
We can take the 4 for now, and then like maybe double block it, the 4/4 on a later turn. We'll see.
Nothing.
If we draw another land, we can actually make a 1/1 flyer too, which is like quite important. Yeah, we just block the 5. Nice, cool. So we play 2 spells here. So clearance spirit.
Play this guy first,
yeah,
and then
absolutely.
Oh, yeah, we get some value here, too. Feed the Serpent, right?
Oh, 100% Feed the Serpent.
All right, cool.
That's all right, cool. Oh, God, I forgot that card is actually quite good. When you get to activate it, anyway. Man, just no attacks.
Yeah, no attacks, yeah. And,
we're gonna double block the 5/4 and then just fucking block the 3/3 if he attacks with it. That's fine.
All right.
Axe Bogart and 1/1 Spear, get in.
Oh, you're right. I was like, why am I blocking like this? Oh, he has one card in hand? Does this play around anything? No, it doesn't really change anything. All right, cool. Nice. And then we're oh my god. Our deck is doing things.
So do you guys remember when we first picked that card and we talked about how fucking sexy it was?
So what do you want to do here first, bud? Do you want to play the Angel, or you want to get rid of this and get in for 2?
We play the Saga because his 3/3 ain't doing shit.
All right, fair enough. All right, we're gonna kill the 3/3 next turn.
It might actually be better to wait on this card, and the only reason why. Ooh, really? Okay.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm fine with that.
Still fine. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, he's no cards in hand too. Now we have to Feed the Serpent, so he already knew he could beat that card, so now he's gonna deal with another removal spell.
It's unfortunate getting that card counter, but it is what it is.
Taps on my flyer. Okay, we get hit for 3.
Sure.
Hey, you know what? This is actually one of those turns where this card's quite good.
Yeah, I mean, being able to play 2 spells in the same turn is very relevant.
So what? You want to get rid of the 4/4, right?
No.
Or are we just getting rid of the flyer?
Oh, fuck. That's interesting.
I think we get rid of the 4/4.
That's interesting. The problem is the 3/3 is answered by a 2/4.
Oh, you're right. We have a 1/1 to block that. You're right. No. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the fucking 3/3 flyer. We got a blocker for this idiot anyway.
Yeah, and we're gonna get a 1/1 chumper as well.
Oh, we also get a fucking activation of this. What do you want? You want the fucking rune because it's free?
It's rune for sure. It cantrips as well, which is very important here.
Yeah. At worst, we can also go rune plus invoke the rune. As awkward as that sounds.
I mean, I actually had to do that on my last draft to survive lethal, so I could swing back to the crackback. It felt pretty good.
Holy shit! They're actually off it. Wow.
Okay, we take. Those.
Wow, we ground that man out of existence. Well, I'm so sorry, bud.
I'm glad that I evaluated what our fucking deck was supposed to do, and we have a very slow black-white grindy deck.
Yeah, dude, the Angel, she fucking came into play, dude. Verja, she drew us 3 cards.
She was a lot stronger than I thought she'd be. Then.
Yep, that was very important for her to do so. All right, how do we get our draft money back? We have to get 2 more wins. That might be hard with this deck.
Yeah,
we'll see though.
It depends.
Yeah.
The problem is we want to actually face a really aggro deck because the way our deck is set up. Because we are a slow grindy deck, but we're not a big over the top deck. So if we place like a really slow blue green deck, they're gonna shit all over us probably. So we want like a aggro deck to play against realistically. Just the way our deck operates so far, at least from what I think.